Did you know you could be damaging and aging your hair without even realizing it? In this video, I'm going to reveal the 12 most dangerous mistakes we all must avoid to keep our hair healthy, youthful, and elegant. Mistake number 1 is the one no one tells you about, but it can change everything. If you've ever noticed your hair feeling dry, brittle, or lifeless, this video is for you. Get ready to discover how to avoid these mistakes and rock spectacular hair at any age. Mistake number 12. Using products that are not suitable for your hair type. One of the most dangerous mistakes, and one we often overlook, is using products that aren't right for our hair type. Every mane is unique, and what works for one person might not be best for you. For example, if you have fine hair and use very heavy products like dense oils or ultra-nourishing masks, you could end up with flat, lifeless hair. On the other hand, if your hair is thick and dry, overly light products might not give it the hydration it needs. Another common mistake is not updating your products as your hair changes. Over the years, it's normal for hair to lose density, become drier, or even change texture. Choosing products that respond to these specific needs is key to keeping it healthy. Consult a professional to evaluate your hair type and recommend the ideal products. Also, check labels. Look for moisturizing ingredients like argan oil or keratin for dry hair, and lightweight formulas for fine hair. Queen, remember your hair deserves products that treat it like the treasure it is. Choose wisely, and you'll see the difference. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Mistake number 11, brushing your hair too aggressively. Queen, often we don't realize how we treat our hair during our daily routine. A very common but little mentioned mistake is brushing aggressively. Pulling while detangling, using the wrong brushes, or rushing can cause more damage than you imagine. When hair is frequently pulled, especially when wet, it's more prone to breakage. This can cause split ends, breakage, and a messy look. If you use hard bristle brushes or combs that don't suit your hair type, you might be damaging the hair cuticle, the hair's protective layer. What to do? First, invest in the right tools. Use wide-tooth combs for detangling wet hair and soft bristle brushes for dry hair. Second, always detangle from the ends to the roots. This method avoids excessive pulling and protects your hair from unnecessary breakage. Also, consider using a detangling spray or leave-in conditioner before brushing, especially if your hair tends to tangle. Remember, Queen, treating your hair gently is a sign of care and self-love. Now, let's move on to the next mistake that could be aging your hair. Mistake number 10, haircuts that are too short or masculine. Short hair can be very chic, but not all cuts suit every face shape or lifestyle. Choosing a cut that's too short without considering your face shape or hair texture can harden your features or make your look less harmonious. For example, if you have a round face, a very tight pixie cut might emphasize that shape rather than soften it. On the other hand, if your hair is fine, a cut that's too short might make your hair look even thinner. This doesn't mean you should avoid short cuts completely. An asymmetrical bob, for example, can be a sophisticated option that frames your face and gives a modern vibe. The important thing is to choose a cut that complements your bone structure, is easy to maintain, and reflects your personal style. Don't be afraid to ask a professional stylist for advice. Sometimes a small adjustment can completely transform your look. Remember, Queen, your hair is an extension of your personality. Make it speak well of you. Stay with me, because the next mistake is damaging the hair of many elegant women. Mistake number 9. Not protecting your hair from the sun. Prolonged sun exposure can be as damaging to your hair as it is to your skin. UV rays penetrate the hair cuticle, dehydrating it and making it more fragile. If your hair is dyed, the damage can be even worse as the sun speeds up color fading, leaving it dull and lifeless. Protecting your hair from the sun doesn't have to be complicated. Wide-brimmed hats not only protect your mane, but are also a stylish accessory that adds a touch of sophistication to your look. Another option is scarves, which protect you while adding a glamorous and fresh vibe. You can also use products with UV protection. Look for sprays or creams that contain specific sun filters for hair. If you go to the beach or pool, rinse your hair with fresh water before and after swimming to minimize damage from chlorine and salt. Remember, Queen, protecting your hair from the sun keeps it healthy and preserves its natural beauty. Now, let's talk about one of the most common mistakes. Mistake number 8, holding on to outdated hairstyles. Queen, your hair has the power to speak for you, tell your story, and reflect your personality. But if you cling to a style that no longer fits you, you might be missing the chance to express who you are today. Outdated hairstyles can harden your features or give a stiff impression. That doesn't mean you should follow every trend, but you should explore more modern options that suit your current style. For example, if you wear your hair very straight and flat against your face, maybe a layered cut or soft waves could add more movement and soften your features. Also consider how your hair texture has changed over time. As we mature, it's common for hair to lose density or become drier. A good stylist can recommend cuts or styles that work with your current texture instead of fighting against it. Updating your look isn't just about fashion. It's an act of self-love. It's a reminder that you deserve to feel beautiful and current, no matter your age. Give yourself permission to experiment, Queen. If these tips have helped you, subscribe to the channel right now, because the next mistake is really bad. Mistake number 7, using water that's too hot when washing your hair. Washing your hair with hot water is common, especially on cold days, but it can be a big mistake. Hot water opens the hair cuticles, which, although it allows for a deeper clean, also leaves hair exposed and vulnerable. This means your hair's natural hydration is lost faster, making it look dull, dry, and lifeless. Also, hot water can irritate your scalp, causing dryness and sometimes dandruff. It can even stimulate sebaceous glands to produce more oil, making roots greasy while ends remain dry. The solution is simple but effective. Wash your hair with warm water, warm enough to clean but not so hot that it damages. At the end, rinse with cold or cool water. This helps seal the cuticles, locking in moisture and leaving a natural shine that won't go unnoticed. If it's hard to break this habit, try gradually lowering the water temperature. This small change in your routine can make a huge difference in your hair's health. Queen, stay with me, because the next mistake is one many of us make. Mistake number 6, neglecting internal hydration and nutrition. Did you know your hair is one of the first indicators of your internal health? We often think using good products is enough, but hair care starts from the inside. If you don't consume enough nutrients or stay properly hydrated, it's almost impossible for your hair to look shiny and strong. Water is essential. Staying hydrated helps your hair retain elasticity, preventing dryness and breakage. Try to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, and you'll see how not only your hair but your skin also starts to look more radiant. Regarding diet, include foods rich in omega-3, like salmon, walnuts, and chia seeds, biotin, found in eggs and bananas, iron, in spinach or lean meats, and zinc, in almonds and lentils. These vitamins and minerals are essential building blocks for healthy hair growth. If your diet isn't enough, consider specific supplements, but always consult a specialist. Feeding your body with love also nourishes your mane, and that shows, Queen. Get ready, because the next mistake makes many elegant women lose the true sense of good taste. Mistake number 5, always parting your hair in the same place. Parting your hair in the same spot for years might feel comfortable, but over time, this habit affects your hair's health more than you think. Constant pressure on the same area weakens the roots, causing hair loss or thinning in that specific spot. Also, styling your hair the same way all the time can make it lose movement and volume. For example, a side part worn for years can flatten one side of your hair while leaving the other fuller, creating a visual imbalance that ages your look. How can you fix it? Start switching your part every week or two. Try styling it on the opposite side, in a zigzag, or even try a middle part. These changes not only give your roots a break, but also distribute your hair's weight better, preventing certain areas from being overstressed. If you have low volume, changing your part can make your hair look fuller. Plus, it's a small change that has a big impact on your overall appearance, giving you a refreshed, vibrant look. Play with your style, queen. The change might be just what you need to feel more alive. And now, let's see, mistake number 4, which is ruining our hair completely. Mistake number 4, not trimming your ends regularly. I know many of us avoid the scissors because we want our hair to grow long and full. But queen, here's the truth. Not trimming your ends regularly can be a mistake that harms your mane. The ends are the most fragile part of the hair. If you don't trim them, split ends travel up the strand, weakening it and causing breakage. This can make your hair look shorter and more unkempt, even if it isn't. Trimming your ends every 6 to 8 weeks removes accumulated damage and keeps your hair fresh and healthy. Plus, regular trims improve the shape of your hairstyle, making it look neater and full of life. Remember, queen, a small trim can be the best gift you give your hair. The next mistake has to do with something you probably do every day, and you have no idea how it's affecting your hair. Mistake number 3, neglecting the scalp. Did you know your scalp is the foundation of healthy hair? We often ignore it, but its care is essential for strong, vibrant hair. A neglected scalp can accumulate residue, oil, and dead skin cells, causing problems like dandruff, dryness, and even hair loss. On the other hand, overwashing can strip natural oils needed for hydration. What can you do? Start by gently massaging your scalp while washing. This simple act stimulates blood circulation, delivering nutrients and oxygen to the follicles. Use gentle shampoos and specific products that don't irritate this sensitive area. And once a week, treat yourself. Give your scalp a massage with essential oils like argan or coconut to deeply hydrate it. Queen, your scalp is like a garden. If you take care of it, it will bloom with healthier, shinier, stronger hair. Now let's move on to the next mistake that could be aging your hair. Mistake number 2, excessive use of heat tools. Flat irons, curling irons, and blow dryers. Great allies for elegant hairstyles, but silent enemies of our hair if not used carefully. Extreme heat dehydrates hair fibers, breaks essential proteins, and damages the hair's structure. The result? Split ends, breakage, dullness, and a rough texture that's hard to manage. And for us, queens of experience, hair tends to get finer with age, so protecting it is even more important. What can you do? First, lower the temperature of your heat tools. For fine or damaged hair, keep it below 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Second, limit how often you use them. Third, always use heat protectants before applying heat. Also, consider healthy alternatives like air drying. And if you need a sophisticated style, combine these habits with moisturizing masks or natural oils to restore your hair's vitality. Remember, queen, it's not about giving up style, but caring for your mane wisely. Now, here's mistake number 1 that's ruining your hair and making it age without you noticing. Mistake number 1, neglecting your hair while you sleep. Did you know that while you rest, your hair also needs protection? We often forget that nighttime can be the worst enemy of healthy hair. Sleeping without protecting your hair can cause frizz, tangles, breakage, and overall weakening over time. Cotton pillowcases are the main culprit. Their rough texture causes friction, absorbs your hair's natural oils, and leaves it dry and dull. But here's the solution. Opt for silk or satin pillowcases. They're not only soft to the touch, but also help maintain hydration and reduce damage risk. If you have long hair, avoid sleeping with it loose. A loose braid or low bun can protect the ends and prevent tangling. If you have curls or more delicate hair, consider wearing a silk bonnet. These small nighttime changes can make a big difference in how your hair looks when you wake up. More manageable, less frizzy, and much healthier. Remember, Queen, caring for your hair while you sleep is not only an act of self-love, but also a step towards strong, radiant hair. If you made it this far, drop a "I choose to take care of myself" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content, because you deserve to look like a queen.